Yes, now we can see the paint window.
Okay. So today we will continue yesterday's section like Kubernetes like requests and limits. Okay. So for that we need to create a sample. I mean, to do the lab, we need to create a sample deployment or sample code creation. Sample code creation with the request and limits. I mean, we need to add one resource type within that YAML file. That is a resource type. Resource type is request and limits. After that, we need to provide the values for the request. That is memory, value for memory and CPU. And for the limits as well, okay, we need to provide the value for the limits. Memory and CPU. Anyone have a doubt? All good, right? Okay.
Yes, good.
Yeah. Then we can go with the creation of a EKS. My voice is stable, right? I'm facing a little bit internet.
Now it is stable. There was a brief few moments where it was not, but I don't think we missed much. I think you just said memory and CPU during that time.
Okay. So now I am going to launch a EC2 machine to deploy
Now your voice is breaking up.
again, right?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay, okay. I will switch my internet. Okay, give me a second. Now audible, right? All of you.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
fine, fine. Now I switch to my home network. So I'm going to create a EC2 machine, okay, to managing or I now I'm going to create a Kubernetes cluster, okay, manager Kubernetes cluster. Okay. So the machine is up and ready. So now we need to install the prerequisites to create EKS cluster like EKS ETL because we are going to create EKS cluster via EKS ETL tool. So we need to install that tool in this machine along with the kubectl. Okay, kubectl to manage Kubernetes. Both are command line tool. So see, this is a command. So I installed EKS ETL. This is a version. Anyone have any doubt? Then please ask. Okay. Now I am going to install
You
kubectl.
send, can you send some of these commands in the WhatsApp group? How you
Sure, sure.
installed?
I already shared this.
Okay.
I will reshare, no problem. So now
It
I
is the same file. Amol, it is the same file which I have shared.
yes.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
See, kubectl all installed. This is a client version. So now we need to uh, add the role as well to that machine because this machine tried to create one of another service in AWS. So we need to provide the corresponding role to this machine. So go to the mission and go to action, security, modify enroll. So here I already created a role for EKS admin. So this role I am going to attach to that mission. Select the mission, select the role and update IAM role. Hope you all know to create a role, right?
Sir, I have one question.
Hmm.
So this is the thing which we did at the time of Jenkins pipeline, building a Jenkins pipeline during that project. So my question is like, are we gonna do this every time? Every time, like whenever it is needed during our job, or like basically my yesterday what I was trying to ask is when we will use EKS and when we will like how would be the process when we don't use EKS. So you said like EKS is when the AWS manage the masters and workers, but in Kubernetes self-hosted, the Kubernetes will where we will do that managing part. So now again we are doing the same thing which we did during our Jenkins pipeline thing. Am I right?
Mm, I am a bit confused regarding the Jenkins case.
So
Uh,
the installation part is same, right?
Jenkins
In,
is a different service, right? Uh,
no. Jenkins is no. I'm just giving you the reference of that video where we did the build the Jenkins pipeline, and in there we built the we installed the Kubernetes. So the steps are same. That's what I'm trying to say. Am I
yeah,
right?
same.
So we are kind of repeating that video.
Right,
Right. So that was the example of using EKS,
right.
right? Okay. And so my question here is, how we gonna do the work without EKS?
Do which work
Any like any project, where
without
we are not
EKS,
using
right?
EKS. Yeah.
EKS
Where
or
we are not using
self-hosted, both, right?
E. No. So there
Your
are two
question
ways we can work. One is with the EKS, and another one is
manage.
self-hosted.
Yes, yes. For self-hosted one,
Right.
we just taken that config file from that Kubernetes. That's all. There is a configuration
Okay.
file when we installing Kubernetes, even the self-hosted or managed one. So how
Hmm.
we will, for example, in that CI/CD pipeline, how we integrate that Kubernetes using the kubeconfig file, right? We taken
Right.
the kubeconfig file and created a text file and put that configuration file into that test and upload the test into Jenkins, right?
Hmm. Right. Right.
We do the same when we go with the self-hosted one.
Okay.
Yeah. So the thing
Can
is,
you share, so can you share any task with the just self-hosted one,
yeah, I will share. I will share.
right? So that when we do the steps, so it would be more easy for us to understand what is the difference. Because theoretically, it seems
Difference
like
is,
I understand, but I mean, I
Pooja,
just
can
want to.
you explain your question again? I don't think I understand what your question is.
uh,
I
I will
think, sir,
explain.
you got it. Can you please explain? Because I myself do not know whether I'm using the right terms or not. But
Uh,
I think you understand what
just,
I'm trying to ask,
just
right?
question. Yeah, just question.
Hmm.
My paint screen is visible, right?
Yes.
How to use Kubernetes uh, without the EKS, right? EKS version. I mean, yes,
Yes. Without EKS. Yes.
manager one
Hmm.
in CACD.
Without
And
EKS in CICD. Yeah.
yeah. So what we need to do, if we go with the EKS, we will get a Kubernetes infra, right? Kubernetes infra. We don't
Hmm.
know whether it is a EKS or management. Okay, but I mean, because the final output will the Kubernetes infra we will get. We can use a Kubernetes command like kubectl get port get like that. Okay. If we go
Hmm.
with the self-hosted one, we will get the same thing. The final output will be the Kubernetes infrastructure, right? Kubernetes. So
Yeah.
whenever installing Kubernetes or if we working in any Kubernetes environment, there will be a configuration file for the specific Kubernetes. That is called
Hmm.
a kubeconfig file. Kubeconfig. We can retrieve this file from that Kubernetes infra. Same way, if we go with the self-hosted, we will get that kubeconfig file. Kubeconfig. It's a metadata, the details of the Kubernetes and everything like API. So we can use the kubeconfig for integrating with the existing Kubernetes. So coming to CI/CD, Jenkins, there will be a part like under the credentials. And the credentials, we can upload these files, the Kubernetes config file. So there will be a connection from Jenkins to the self-hosted or I mean EKS or self-hosted. So which config file we added in the Jenkins, so the Jenkins know the corresponding running Kubernetes. So the deployment goes to the Kubernetes.
Sir, can you please explain this part again under the credential, where we can upload the config file? Like
Uh,
in both cases.
both cases same actually, but the main thing is we need to retrieve this file. That's all. The kubeconfig file, and we need to create a text file and paste that configuration file in the text, and we need to upload the text file to the Kubernetes, Jenkins commercial.
Right.
There
And
is
how
a
we will create this
secret
text file, sir?
sorry.
How we will create this text file? Like
I,
where we will create this text file?
this is we can create on our local machine. For
While
example,
installation.
so yeah, I will show you. So for example, just this is my PC. Okay, just to go to the folder and right click, then create a text file and put it that config there, and we need to upload the file to the Jenkins actually. Jenkins is a web app, right? So we can upload from our local machine. In this case, this laptop, from my laptop, I can take in the code and create a text file and then upload it to credentials for Kubernetes.
Mm.
I think I show you the same thing like for this Swiggy deployment application.
Yeah, I think you showed me. But I'm just missing the steps, so that's why it's been like 2, 3 weeks, so that's why maybe I forgot.
You
So I'll just
deployed, yeah,
revisit the same video again. Yeah.
we deployed that. I mean, the troubleshooting section we deployed to Kubernetes, right?
Yeah. We did like everything was there, like all the stages got clear as well. But I don't know why I'm a bit confused in this part. So I'll revisit that video.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in this case, I installed EKCTL and kubectl. Now I'm going to deploy Kubernetes using EKCTL. Just changing the name from test EKs to test 2. Source full source state. Some error with a name. Okay, so I'm just changing the name. We'll see. See the error. Minimum number of internet gateway has been reached. Got it. Also the VPC. I deleted some existing resources. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same. It will take some time because the existing resources is under deletion. Mhm. Does anyone know how many videos are pending as of now from day 23rd to I think 7 or 8 videos pending, right?
So today is which day as per your accounting?
I'm confused about the days actually.
So it should be more than 35, day 35, more than 35.
Uh-huh. So around more than 10 videos pending, right? 10 to 10 total.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Is it possible to accumulate everything in order wise and send it across from the day one to till today?
Yes, I think your HR shared a document, right? Like a Excel file. So
No,
I hope they put it all that link in that file.
I have not
Because
received. I don't know about Pooja and Amol and Lalitha.
No, we didn't get any Excel. I asked the HR and she said she doesn't have any.
Okay.
Yeah, I will sort out. Uh, I hope there is a Excel file so anyone can access that.
Okay. She asked to check with you about it.
Mm-hmm. Is anyone is okay? We can prepone. How much hours, Mahesh? 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, I'm fine with even 1 hour actually because the daylight saving is ended. We can postpone for 1 hour early. Just need to confirm with others. Pooja,
We
Amol,
can start at the 8,
Lalitha.
right? Instead of 8:30.
yeah, 30 minutes before the current time, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
I'm
start
fine,
at 8.
sir.
I'm fine with that too.
Okay. Then from tomorrow we can sit on 8 p.m. Is that fine, Mahesh, as well, right?
Yeah, that's fine for me.
Okay.
I'm okay with the 7:30 as well, if everyone okay.
7:30. 7:30 means my time, I think 5:30, right? Or
Let me check.
6, right?
So that would be your 7.
No. Your 8:30 is my 7.
No, after daylight saving, sir. It has been changed.
Okay. Got it.
Like around, I think, month back or a few weeks back, it has been changed.
Yes.
So now it is 30 minutes difference. But
Hmm.
that is when I'm in CST zone.
Okay.
I think it's different for Amol, like Amol
Yes.
and like Deepti. Deepti is in Canada.
Yeah, I'm in the Eastern time zone, so I'm 1 hour ahead of you.
Yeah.
So the trick to remember is fall back, spring forward. So in the fall it goes back, in spring it goes back forward.
Mm-hmm.
It just basically it gets dark early in the winter. So if you start your day an hour earlier, you get some daylight time.
Yes.
So we're gonna meet at 8 tomorrow.
Sorry?
We're gonna meet at 8 p.m. tomorrow, right?
Right.
Okay.
So just mention your time so that we can, check with our with respect to our zones, time zones.
Mm.
Just to share whenever you are ready. Like when do
8:30.
you want
My time
it?
6:30 a.m. is fine for me actually. Because
6:30
my
a.m.
my
Indian
my
time.
shift
Okay.
my shift ends at 11:30 p.m. night.
Okay, sir. Okay. So 8:30 a.m. Indian time.
6:30 a.m.
Sorry, 6:30 a.m. Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah. That would be 8 a.m., right? Sorry, 8 p.m. there in some state, Texas. So you guys from different state, right? So I hope some time difference.
Oh, so 8:30 a.m. Indian
8,
time
8,
is
8.
9 p.m. In our CST. It's okay, sir. I'm fine. If
Okay.
I mean, just check. Other people are okay with them. I'm fine, like in my case.
That 8:30 means in
No,
India
no.
time here,
6:30,
6
10,
a.m.
6:30 a.m. IST.
night 10 o'clock. Yeah.
6:30, sorry,
Yeah.
6. Yeah, that is a 7 p.m. in my case. Yeah.
In Canada, right?
No,
Yeah,
in
in Canada,
Texas.
it is 7 means 8:30 p.m.
No, from tomorrow I'm planning to take class on 6:30 a.m. IST.
Okay, sir. 6:30 means it is 8
Yeah,
o'clock.
that's
Yeah,
1 hour
it is
early,
8.
half an hour early than this one.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
Issue is related to VPC and correct? NAT gateways.
Not NAT actually. Application existence stack already exists. So we need to change the name. Currently, we can use maximum 5 VPC per account. So in my case, it's 5 actually.
Yes.
So now I'm going to create one more. So that's why we
Can you go and delete one which is extra? I mean, the older one if you have.
deleted actually.
Okay.
Now I think yes, this is started actually. That's why the VPC count here 5. Scarce. This is a case. Deepthi, you got the account, right? Or you take a new one?
No, sir. Actually, I didn't create new one. I want to create it.
Okay, okay. So,
First of all, I need to close this account, I
so
think.
what actual issue for your existing account? It's due to payment issue, right?
Yes, payment issue
How
only.
much?
It is almost $40 to $50, sir.
Okay, okay, okay.
You can request them to waive off that one, they will do. So,
I
waive off for up to.
already raised a complaint to waive off, but they already waived the charges, but account was blocked unexpectedly.
Yes, they restricted. After that, they suspend your account.
Yes.
So which service took more charges? Did you check that?
More charges they did on EC2 instances.
Okay.
And one VPC is there.
VPC does not take charges actually.
I think I put EC2 instant T2 large. That's why they charge like that.
How many days you run?
I used to create daily one instance while practicing.
Okay.
After completing the task, immediately I used to terminate. One day, due to the CI/CD pipeline task, I used one instance only, but I forgot to stop that one. Unfortunately, the bill was generated.
Okay, yes. I think it runs more than days, right?
Yes, yes.
But if we terminate the task here, but doesn't close in the MOBA term, does it take away our hours?
No, 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 no.
Because for me, I see that everything was terminated here, but among the 750 free hours, 650 was used. Only after I closed my MOBA term, it was reduced. It stopped taking the hours.
Uh, you mean you stopped that EC2 machine from console, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be fine. At the same time, the connection discontinued from the mobile team.
Uh, but it didn't, I think, because I lost the number of free hours because of that. Though it was not showing in the AWS screen that there is no instance running, but still I lost few hours. I wasn't sure why it's happening.
Uh-huh. But when we deleting that resources from console, that's fine. Mobile
Okay.
is a third-party application to access the machine, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes the data is there, but connection is discontinued.
Okay. So I have to check
So you need to
again.
delete the EKS cluster as well from that.
Oh, okay.
Node, pods, everything you have to delete.
Oh,
And make sure you delete all the using a different region. Go check there and delete as well. That one as well.
okay. Oh, I'll do that next time probably. I'll be careful. Thank you.
Okay, cluster is ready. So now I'm going to create a deployment for Nginx with the request and limits. Okay, and .yaml. So see, so this is the YAML file. So the kind resource type is deployment, and name of that deployment is Nginx deployment application Nginx. 3 replicas. Match label is same as app name, and the container is Nginx latest. So it will pull the latest image from Docker Hub, and port expose 80. Then coming to the resources, here you can see the request. The requested resources is 128 milli memory and CPU is 250. The maximum, I mean that limit is set to 250 and CPU is 500 milli.
So, sir, I have a question here. Replica means like three replica means like three
Three
containers
pods,
are running inside.
three pods. Inside each
Three
pod,
pods, yeah, yeah, yeah.
three containers running.
Each port has
Each
the
pod
three
has
container.
one container, one.
One container. Okay. Yeah. So three pods and three containers. And
Right,
each pod has a one container.
right,
Yeah.
right, right. The why it's created like that, if one pod is facing any issues, our application is relying on 2 and 3, right? So that's a uh, work case actually. It's a multiple
Mm.
instance of our pod and container.
Like all the container has the same kind of
Same,
work they are
same.
doing. Yeah, because it's a replica. So
When
the
we are
purpose is like if one is not working due to any reason,
right,
the
right,
the
right, right.
other will take a
Yes,
charge.
yes.
Okay.
And one more thing, like this is actually when coming to production, we use load balancer, right? So the load balancer routing the traffic into multiple ports. So that's a scenario actually back in the works happen. Similar way, we creating load balancer for a 2 EC2 machine. You remember that same thing coming in Kubernetes. So we created 2 EC2 machine and we created a target group. You remember the load balancer class, right?
Yes, sir.
So now I'm going to deploy this file. So it will create a deployment, Nginx deployment. So we can access the Nginx application. So and dot camel. Okay. So here you can see Nginx deployed 3 by 3. That means 3 containers up and running. kubectl get pod. Okay. kubectl top node.
So these are the pod IDs?
Yeah, these are the one.
The pod IDs.
This is the pod name, first pod name.
Name or ID, yeah. Okay.
This is the ID actually.
Yeah, this is the numeric thing, alphanumeric thing is
Yes.
okay.
These 3 pods are deployed in different virtual machines. I mean that node. We have, I think, 2 nodes. So this may be in node 1, this is node 2, and this is node 1 like that. That's all managed by the master part.
Right. So can we check the containers ID as well?
Uh,
Or are we gonna need it? Or
mm,
that's not needed?
no. We can check the container ID, but mostly coming to Kubernetes, we work in pods actually.
With the pods. Okay. Okay, sir.
So here I installed that application, but we need to check that pod resources. Okay, like each. I mean, we have in this case 3 pods. So which pod is using the how much memory and CPU. So we need to check with the kubectl top command. Okay, so top command is useful for checking the memory CPU usages. So same way we can use top command in Kubernetes. So in this case, you can see I tried that one, but facing some issues because I didn't install the top command. Now I am going to install. What will happen here when I typing the kubectl top pod? That means it will showcase the pod with the CPU and memory. Okay, so we can see each pod utilizing this much CPU and this much memory. So I tried, but we face a error. Metrics API is not available. That means when this commands checking that port status, the API is not available. Metrics API. That means the Kubernetes, the coming to each container or pod, we need to gather the APIs. I mean metrics from that specific machines. Okay. In this case, the metrics API is not available, so we need to install that one. So this is a command. Okay. See, we created a metrics server within our cube system. Cube system means it's a master component part. Okay, these are the cubes under the cube system namespace. All the resources comes under master part components. In this case, I installed a metric server using this command kubectl apply. Then the file name I provided a GitHub repository, and that is for the metric server release latest download component.yaml. So whenever I run these commands, it will checking for that repository containing the YAML file. So it installed here. See, metric server created, and here also we can see that is not running. It will take some time. Check again. So now it's running. Okay. So now we can check. I mean, after installing the metric server, what will happen? We got that metrics from each containers or pods. Okay, not container, it's from pod. So we can try top pod. See, now we can see the how much CPU utilizing for each pod. Same for the memory. 3 milli, 2 milli, like that. So now we need to automate, I mean, manually put some load to these deployment pods, okay, using kubectl command, kubectl. Check. Okay, Nginx deployment. So this is the command. This will automatically generate load using this image, okay, busy box to the deployment. Here our deployment is nginx dash deployment. So here as well I mentioned the nginx deployment. So better we check, I mean we run these commands in another window. So, duplicate. You are following me, right? All of you. Anyone have any doubt?
Sir, I just need to know like where, like the API thing which you were saying. So can you please tell that one more time?
Yeah, I will explain that part. Bad address deployment. You mean that API, right? Metrics API.
Yes, Matrix API.
Metrics API means we need to know how much CPU each pod utilizing. Okay, so we need to create a API connection from that mission. I mean, from the pod to the kubectl command. So that only we can see how much CPU each pod utilizing. So we need to create a separate container. I mean, separate pod using the metric server YAML file. So that I actually did here. See this command. Before
So
before you can
what? So these are the APIs for that pod which
yeah we
will
just
give us
name
the
we just
information
tell
about
him
the CPUs.
yeah how much currently using
Okay. So
because we
that
are
is a
going
separate pod. That is a separate pod, and we have created to just to know the CPU information. And these are the APIs. With the help of these APIs, we'll get the information. Right,
right
sir?
right right.
Okay, sir. So similarly, if we need to have the information about the memories or other resources, we need to create the another pod and create APIs for that,
Another in the sense of like
like the separate pod. This the way
I
we
mean
have created for CPU information,
uh, coming
or
to
that same pod will give the information for other resources like CPU, memory, and other any other resource.
yes
Okay, okay, and there could be different commands to check those, right?
right yes.
Okay.
The top command we use for checking the memory and CPU. See, when I'm trying the top in my local machine, see how we can see that free memory, total free, everything we can see here. This is in my local machine like EC2. Same way we use kubectl to check the Kubernetes pod using kubectl top node. So top node, top. Same way we can check CPU node as well, kubectl. See, these are our nodes.
So the nodes are connected to the pods, right?
Yes, because the pod's lying inside node, right?
Right. Then what about the CPU?
CPU means?
Like we have the another node for the CPU. Node is what? Like the connection.
No. Node is actually a EC2 machine.
Oh, so node is the EC2 machine for that
This is,
specific thing.
yeah, this is the node 1, that is EC2 machine 1, and this is EC2 machine 2. If one EC2 machine is down, our application relies on the another EC2 machine. Same way. When coming to each EC2 machine, we deploy something, then it will create a pod. Inside the pod, there is a container, right? And the application running.
Okay.
Taufik, any external application to monitor this one, like Datadog or Grafana?
Yes. I think we deploy Grafana Prometheus for Kubernetes, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We did it for the EC2 instance, not for the Kubernetes.
Are you sure?
Yes. For even
For this batch, right?
for Datadog also we did it, but for that EC2 instance.
Not for Kubernetes, right?
Yes.
Okay. We'll show it tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Monitoring Kubernetes using Prometheus Grafana.
Okay.
So we can continue tomorrow, right? I think.
Sure.
Tomorrow I'm not available, Taufik.
Sorry?
Tomorrow I'm not available.
Okay.
Should we continue on Monday?
Yes, better.
Yeah, then we can continue on Monday.
Friday party, everybody.
Yeah.
Then meantime,
Yeah,
I will
bye.
try to send all the videos, okay? Existing videos.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, then bye all.
Okay, bye. Have
Bye.
a good day. Good morning.
Good day.
Perfect. Bye.